Alright, there we go. Beautiful. People were asking when the next stream will start, and the next stream starts right now. So, and stream is live. Ah, this is just beautiful. Isn't this server a marvel? So many beautiful players today. So many beautiful people. Oxilian, would you ever consider making an OnlyFans? Yes, but to only use it for its original purpose. Purpose. There we go. Gaming for paying. You can't wait. Yeah, it's in the works. It is in the works. All right. What is today's stream about? Well, as you can see, I'm playing on Oxilian 2 since my main got attacked. And I'm on my main at, I think, 1 heart. And the guy popped my totem. So I gotta see if, when I get there, that my main account is safe. Well, first let's throw out these. These are useless. I don't need them. And the dragon, you can see in the air, and the destruction might give away where my coordinates are. It's just beautiful. Creature said hi. Well, hello to you too. Ah, there we go. I love the Batman logo of Batman Adam West. And yeah, we have one Batman on this server. And this is just awesome. Alright. Let's see if it is safe where I logged out. I hope so. But we will see. But whatever the circumstances, I guess I will just make another crafting table. Just a second outpost, you could say. And 2 chests. Because we're gonna degrief today. Alright. These I might need for making rockets, but I don't need these right now. I will definitely place some of these down. Don't need these for now. Let's just place down a few beautiful cherries. And there we go. Let's just place all the dirt I have to make a little bit of my inventory free. Also got some normal dirt. There we go. And block by block, this area gets better and better. I gotta say a huge shout out to OTH underscore for starting with this incredible work of glass framing, you could say. He also made this huge dragon in the sky, which isn't rendering fully. And also up there, I guess, is the Star Destroyer he made. And now it's the confession, I really love Star Wars. So him making a Star Destroyer is just awesome. Alright, let's put these in here, these over here, these over there. And I guess we could start degriefing. Paimon, hello Paimon. Hello Alpha and D. And also again, hello to Creature. Yeah, it's just beautiful to be here. Oh, there's a sheeple. Awesome. So, alright, I guess we should continue. Who built this? Ah, whatever. We will see. Alright. I guess someone was building a dick or whatever. I don't know what it is. So, let's get on to the cobble. Because I heard someone was trying to grief it again. So someone was making a lava cast around here. And, well, now I'm removing the lava casts. Hello, cat. It's beautiful to have you here. Ah, it is so nice. Most of the players on Constantium are really, really nice and beautiful people. And, well, some just think they are cheeky when they're destroying stuff. It's fine. Do it. Do whatever you want. But please first let the degriefers degrief in peace. Because we are not disturbing anyone. We're just making Constantium more beautiful. Alright, I guess I'll start with tearing down this, whatever this is. It's a really big one. And now, why did you destroy some of the glass already? That's incredible. Alright. Let's go. I see Engin 007. Hello. Hi, Engin. Beautiful. Rockula also joined the game. Beautiful. Become X also joined. I guess a few people might join us here at the slums. We will see. How are you, Engin? How are you? Ah, I mistyped. How are you? How are you? Creature, if you want to join, you don't have to have any gear. Just come to 5k, 5k. And if you come here, you get some gear from me. That's no problem if you want to help degriefing this place. It's not about having gear, it's about having dedication. Yeah, this lava coast was not here yesterday. That's true. That's why I mine it down again. Ah, it's just beautiful to be on Constantium again. Because yesterday I had a hard day at work. Had to work for really long hours. And today was the same. But at least now I got some time off and I can play Minecraft again on this beautiful server. Alright. So, now it's down to the cobble. What I find funny is that a lot of wandering traders spawned here. You can see one of their llamas around. One was here, one was there, and one was inside of the slums. And I thought, huh? How can this be possible? 3 wandering traders at the same time? And then I realized that a wandering trader can spawn for each player. So, for example, if 100 players were here, under the right circumstances, there would be a possibility for 100 wandering traders to spawn. That's very unlikely, but still possible. Just gonna watch me degrief. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful creature. But dying on the server is part of the game, you could say. Especially when you're streaming. There is always someone who doesn't like what you're doing, or who thinks they're funny. But instead of being funny, you could just join in and mine a little bit of cobblestone. That's a shout out to all the griefers who might just for once be nice. It's the same with the crystal PvPers. Yeah, sure, you can kill me in an instant, but why would you do that? And if any new players are watching the stream and need anything, just come to 5k and I will share my riches with you. Don't have a lot, but what I have I will share with anyone. Alright. Beautiful. Block by block, this lava cast gets mined down. I'm playing vanilla, so it takes a long time, as you can see, for me to mine down at least 1 block of cobble. But if I look at my statistics, times mined, on this small account, it's already 24k. But since I cleared this area and that is safe now, I will switch to my main. And I will log out somewhere where everybody on stream can see where I do log out. And I think I will choose one of these houses, because the houses are safe. Alright. And let's get back to my main account, Oxilian. Because on my main account, there you can see how much cobble I really mined. Just takes a short time to re-establish connectivity. Alright, there we go. Multiplayer and Constantium. And I should be on 1 heart. And I am, nearly. Beautiful. And that's why I said, who built this strange thing? I knew exactly who made it. I'm not saying the name because, well, it's not important. And also I forgot, so there must have been a no-name. But it was exactly here, so I had first to mine down the obby. And, well, let's look here at the mined cobble. Yeah, 478,000. I'm doing a lot of degriefing because I love the server so much, and I think when you can make it a little bit more beautiful, it is really worth it. Even though it might get griefed again and again, I just love to make beautiful things. And even if it is just removing a lava cast, making some farms, and terraforming a little bit to make it more appealing to the eye. It's basic, but still, I love it. As you can see, there had been done a lot of progress on making this glass wall, but still there is a lot left, because repairing a water cube is not an easy task. You might have seen it on my last streams. It is a really demanding task. You need a lot of time, a lot of precision, because if you fuck up, the water spreads even wider. But when you're doing it with a glass wall, you have a high chance that you can make an area that looks like this, with the water spreading out to something like this. So big shout out again to OTH_, who had the idea, and I thought, well, that's just insane. You need a fuck ton of glass and sand, and nobody is willing to do this, but, well, OTH started it. Ah, this is just beautiful. What else do we have here? Engine? Yeah. Oh, there is Cat, hopping around. Frolicking, you could say. Ah, it's just beautiful. The community is so nice on this server. And I guess most of you watching are part of the community. And I gotta say, thank you for being who you are. And also welcoming one Oxilian onto your beautiful server. Alright, inventory is nearly full. Ah, there is still some space left. Beautiful. People working together. That was what my main idea behind degriefing was. Just working together. And get a community to make things as a group, instead of everybody fighting on their own for whatever. That's what the main idea behind degriefing and the Empire of Dirt, at least gaming wise, is. Connecting players together. Experience. Engen, you need a pick. You need a pickaxe? Take one out. Oh, wrong box. This box, maybe. This box? Oh, it's the wrong box. Where is the right box? It should be this one. Ah. There it is. Take it. Take it. Beautiful. Alright. You are welcome. Alright. Some balls are always inside these kits. I just love it. But I think it will just drop off some of these shulker boxes at the main house. At the bunker, you could say. It's so nice. It already looks just so beautiful. And it's so simple to do. Just remove a lava cast. And then plant a few trees. Make some vines, make a little bit of bamboo. And it already looks like a base. I just love it here. Alright, let's take a look at the boxes. Yeah, there is a lot of space. There we go. Let's drop off these. What was in there? Oh, useless crystals. Well, I don't need them. What was in here? So these kits are really strange. So many useless crystals, but well, whatever. Well, these were for free. LCBL dropped them off. A lot of kits to be exact, and I thought, well, why not take them? Maybe someone needs a little bit of this gear. And if I have something, I always share it. Around 4k blocks away, creature. Wonderful. You can join anytime. And Poimon just said he agrees there should be just tools inside. Yeah, I think making these kits, I mean, it's more or less useless. Even if you're playing PvP, crystal PvP, who needs that many stacks for one battle? I mean, either you are not able to precisely place them down, or well, you just love a big boom bang. So I gotta say, nobody needs that many. All right. Thank you, Engen. Oops. There we go. Wow. Yeah, when you got speed mine, it's just so much faster. And I'm already full. And back to the house. Well, we could establish a few chests over here, I guess. Yeah, why not? I mean, if someone needs cobble, they will take it. And that's the main idea behind collecting all of this cobblestone. There are always builders who need blocks. All right, and a lot more cobblestone. There we go. think I could make, yeah, let's make another crafting table. And let's make a few chests. Make this a D chest and over here as well. Beautiful. Let's put in the wood. Why not? Alright, I think these are not too high. You just gotta jump to mine them down. When a block is just a little bit out of reach, just jump and continuously mine it. Then you can take it down. Like this block is out of reach. No, it's not. This is still in reach. This is out of reach. I jump and I can reach it. Let's mine down this obby. Because on this level there should be dirt and grass, but no obsidian. Right, let's pick up these cobblestone blocks. Exactly, Spree. Thank you. Alright. You need these blocks? There you go. What's in here? Oh, a lot of sea lanterns. Thanks, Bree. Beautiful. Yeah, sea lanterns are always welcome. I will use them definitely later. But for now, let's just mine down the lava cost. There is still a little bit left over here. At least on the area where it was not fully repaired so far. But anyways, it gotta go so or so. So let's do it. Because the idea from OTH is just so good. And for that he needs a clean area to place down all the glass. Alright, there we go. And block by block, this gets less obstructed. When I stand down on solid floor, it's already a little bit faster to mine down these blocks. But I need a little bit of air again. Beautiful. There we go. All the floaters. There is also a little bit of obby left. Let's mine it down. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer to mine, but still I think it's quite fast. Creature, you found a pink sheep. Beautiful. Pink sheep are really rare, but when you find one, you gotta appreciate it. Alright. Let's mine this down. There are just so many blocks in the way. It's crazy. But compared to the blocks that were initially here, it's nothing. I mean, this lava cast was the biggest lava cast I've ever seen. Apart from spawn itself, but you can't call spawn a lava cast, can't you? It's just spawn. Oh. And there it gets smaller and smaller. Each block will mine down. Oh. There's a drowned. There was a drowned. Beautiful. Yeah, mining underwater is a little bit like creative because it can fly, finally. And that with even without wings. Whoops. And I fell down again. Alright. There we go. And again, there is one obsidian block. There we go. Beautiful. I think I will also mine down this dirt. There we go. There is one more. And also one of these pesky, whatever these blocks are. Ah, I see. Alright. Let's get back to one of the chests. Oh, you're already placing the lights. Again. So I guess I could put this here. And let's get back to the little double chests to put in the cobblestone. So we can continue the mining process. Got a little bit of dirt in the process. Alright. It's not a lot, but every piece of dirt to place is one piece of dirt to worry on later. Alright. You took some out? Again? Oh, there are the birds. Let's get into the water. Yeah, they're flying in here. They are flying in here. The birds are crazy. I mean, even in the water, they will attack you. But at least I can fly after them. Five of these 6. Oh my god. This is like an endless battle. How many more are there? I think that was it. Oh, thank you, Spree, for helping with that. Alright. Looks a lot better. Let's take a look on the other sides. But I think as far as we worked, there shouldn't be any problems on the other sides. Okay, there is this one pillar. Yes, there is a little bit of this over here. But apart from that, I think it's fine. There we go. So, Let's get to the top of this. Stop shooting at me, Scully boy. Alright. I think that's one of the last pillars, at least on this side. And just look at the slums. Aren't they marvelous? That looks so beautiful. And especially I love the crying obsidian. It just gives such a vibe. Such a beautiful lighting. Yeah, it's a little bit dim, but apart from that, it's beautiful. There are so many leftover portal frames around here. It's just crazy. And also I want to know who was so crazy as to try to tear this water cube down with all of these sponges. Man, you mean you must be insane to do this? Just look at it. Just look at the top. How many sponges were used? You must be really insane to do this, or you do it automatically. All right, let's get this down. All right, we got wood. Later on, as far as I have seen, it changes to dirt. Yeah, it does. So, let's grab the dirt. You're here? Beautiful. I'll be right at the bunker, creature, and I will give you some gear. Let me first mine down this little pillar. Or if you're here, right next to me, I could also give you some gear. You are Mr. Creeper. Okay, let's see. Let's see where you are. There is Spree, busy as always. Oh, there's the glass. Oh, so many people are here. Oh, there you are, Mr. Creeper number 4. Alright, what I can give you are... Mr. Creeper? If you want to have some pickaxes, take 1 or 2 out of this box. But not the whole box, please. Not the whole box. Not the whole box. Just a few. Not the whole box. Not the whole box. Exactly. There you go. Alright. And there you go. Because most of them were not so easy to get. Alright. Cliffhanger. What else do you need? What else you need? Oh, you already have wings. Beautiful. Also, Chop Justin is getting on. Beautiful. Yeah. So many here. It's just beautiful. Dances is also here. Hello. Well, let's see. What else can I share? Guess I could give you one of these. Take it. Take the whole box. There we go. And now I can put one of these boxes into my beautiful e-chest again. Yeah, have fun. Have fun with it. Job Justin is also getting on. Oh my god, so many beautiful people. Alright. So I guess considering the lava cost, I guess it is gone. So, next step is placing dirt again. And also, where are they? There they are, the sea lanterns. Alright, so let's get going. They were all in the same distance, I guess. So, 1, 2, 1, and there is another one. So, around here. Beautiful. There we go. No. No soul sand on here. No withers, please. Right, on to the next one. Oh, Job Justin says, you're not prepared. Well, there are many hills around here to grab some dirt. And dirt is always the starting point of any degriefing project. Alright. Let's place it down. At least all I have for now. And that's it. But we could continue to place down some glass. So let's put in some of these. Take some of the glass. Yeah, why not? Every one of these projects starts small. Oh, gotta go upwards and onwards. There we go. And I will show you now what I mean with when placing something wrong. As you can see, the water cube is getting more disturbed than it was before. But if you place it like here, and this goes up to the top, I guess. Unfortunately. But I got a little bit of glass. And I guess if we get up there, we can see the Star Destroyer. At least I hope so. I just know that it is really high up. Just to be safe from griefers. Still can't see it. Alright, on to the next stack. Hello. Creature, I also wish you to have fun. Thank you for joining us. we see it from here? Nah. Well, we can see one block with a sign on it. I also have good news. I'm also preparing a new series about Constantium because my hard drive overflew. Sort of. I have no more free space, and that is because I have so many unfinished projects, video projects lying around. And then I thought, why not make a new series out of these unfinished projects? And that's exactly what I did. So today I edited the first episode of, you could say, lost episodes. And they all will be released during summer. Because during summer I'm planning to do a big road trip with my bicycle. Just me, my bicycle, and a little tent. So I won't have time to upload that regularly. And that's why I'm planning to preemptively produce these videos for the summer. Just takes a little bit of pre-preparation, you could say. But I've got time to make this. Alright, silk touch. There we go. Shamki, it isn't that far out. It is just 5k from spawn. It's really not that far out. Just look at my coordinates. 5,000, 5,000. It's not that far away from spawn. If you say it's far out, I'd say it's not. Just a few blocks. At least in my opinion, a few blocks. Alright. This looks about right. So, let's get this down. Alright. And block by block, this water cube is saved. I think I will start from the top again. Because having to go up that high each time just takes too long for me. But every block I can place down now makes the journey up a little bit less hazardous. Alright. And this is how I repair a water cube. If you have any better ideas in chats, just write them. You're 20 mil out. Shumi, okay. You're 20 mil out? Yeah, that's a lot. I think that's too far to get here. But I wish you all the best on your journey. Or whatever you're doing out there. 20 million out. Yeah. We're just 5,000 blocks out. And then another one of those. I think it's funny how the things you can see change. Hello, dragon. Hello, Sammy. It's really crazy. Because first everything is blurry, then you place down one of the glass, and you have a perfect view outside. Alright. Alright, 1 and 2, and I think that was all the glass I had. Alright, let's get down. Is there anything left in the shulker box? Let's take a look. Yeah, there is, at least a little bit. Alright. There we go. Oh. Always misplacing the one block. It's always the same. Did I see the dragon? OTH, you're asking. I didn't see everything of it. I just saw a small piece of it, but I will look at it once I place down this glass. Then I will take a look at the whole dragon. I promise. Just let me finish these few stacks. Then I will take a look at the dragon again and also at the Star Destroyer, because I think these are just so beautiful builds. Alright. I just love it to place down glass. Such a relaxing task. Whoops. All right. It works just perfectly. When I'm holding down right click and shifting, it's a little bit faster placing down the blocks. Your idea, OTH, for encasing it completely in glass is marvelous. I think it's really a beautiful idea. Alright. It takes 32 for one row around. And onto the last stack of glass. You're saying thanks. Yeah. The idea is really beautiful. I just looked at it at the beginning of today, before I started the stream, and I thought, well, it is a crazy idea, but still it looks amazing. Alright, let's get out an elytra and some rockets. I don't have a lot, but let's see. I have a few elytras and some rockets. I think that's enough. There we go. That's the elytra box. That's the silk touch. Alright, let's equip this. And let's take a look at first the Star Destroyer, which is right here, just out of render distance. And, oops. Am I able to land on the tree? Maybe. There it is. Beautiful. Alright, this tree was planted on kinda sorta top of the lava cast in the beginning. And from here you have a really good view at the Star Destroyer. Hello. And this is just amazing. It's a simple design, but it looks so good when you fly here. Hello, TH. This is just awesome. This is one of my favorite builds on the server. And when you look at it from the back, there you can see the engine. Just beautiful. Ah, you built it because I love Skyrim. That's so nice. Alright, let's take a look at the dragon. Alright, there is one wing. Chap Justin, yeah, said, that thing is awesome. Oh my god. This dragon is beautiful. Wait a minute. It looks a little bit like one of the dragons of the Elder Scrolls games. No. No way. Yeah, it's one of those dragons because small and stubby claws instead of fingers. That's beautiful. Let's stand on one of these wings and take a look at them. Wow. This dragon is awesome. What? A book? Should I sign it? Alright, let's take a look. Dear OT _H. It was a pleasure to work with you on 5K 5K. You are an amazing builder. I love your Star Destroyer and your amazing dragon. Whatever new projects may come, it would be a pleasure to have you on that. Thank you for being you. And on the next page, I will sign it with yours, Oxilian. And also will add my smiley face and this. So let's sign it and degriefing 5K 5K is the name. All right, there you go. Thank you, OTH. Thank you. Oh, whom do we have? Dancy and even Pack. Beautiful. So many nice people. This is so beautiful. All right, let's take another flower out of this dragon. Wow, this is amazing. And the teeth are of obsidian. Wow. They look amazing. Especially from afar. This dragon is awesome. I love it. All right. Let's get back to the griefing. So, Batman also added his sign, which I think is also awesome. Oh. Yeah. I know. Casman is after me. Yeah, I know. What? Yeah, cash money is cash money. Oh, a smelter. Beautiful. Yeah, I know that cash money is out there to get me. So, it's fine. Let's put these in and my last rockets. And if I lose those, it's fine. I can get other ones somewhere else. Alright. Let's see what we can do with the resources we've got. Got a lot of sea lanterns. And also got a hoe. So let's start with placing down the lanterns. Oh, you already started with placing down the dirt? That's awesome. Thank you, Simi. Thank you, Simi the Dragon. Alright, there we go. There we go. Around the same. So around here, I guess. And I should stay on this direction, so... No, one block to the side. Sometimes it's a little hard to call the distance between blocks. It should be around here. Right. And this should be around here. Beautiful. Especially when you're in the water, you can't judge distances. Beautiful. Alright, let's also place them here. So I should stay on this. There we go. That's the llama. Alright. Oh no, I placed it one block to the side. Shit. Alright, we've got time. Alright, around here. Beautiful. Now it works. With the coordinates open. Does. Perfect. One more over there. Beautiful. But we need so much dirt. So I think I will grab some from the nearest islands. Yeah, that's the shadow of the Star Destroyer. It's beautiful. Is there even a little bit of dirt left, or did they mine everything? Ah, I see. There is a lot left. Beautiful. When you come out of the shadow of the Star Destroyer, it's just incredible. Alright, we also need some sand. Why not collect both? And let's press F3 plus B to show me the hitboxes. And this is what I usually do when gathering resources. Finding an island nobody lives on and using it to grind. Because I don't have any method of duping any materials, I just use what's in the world. And there is more or less infinite dirt on this world. Alright, let's put it in the shulker box. Also the sand. And let's continue grinding. Alright. Getting a lot of blocks today. Oh, we also got some podzol. Yeah. That's fine. Where are the blocks? There are some seeds. There are the blocks. Hello, Foxy. I think that's enough for now. A little bit more from this side, and then the inventory should be full. Yeah, there we go. Let's get on placing a lot of these beautiful blocks. Alright, I think I will just pop it here. So anyone who He's watching the stream and wants to help. Can just use these blocks. Alright. Let's get on placing down some dirt. Yeah, there is one line missing. Where's the zombie? I think it's underground. Oh, there are the birds. How many did spawn? Oh my god, do you see all of these birds? That's just crazy. I will grab some lanterns. So many birdies. Alright, here goes one. Stop flying at me, damn bastards. So, let's continue. I will get you. No, you will get me. I just suck at aiming at mobs, especially when they're flying. Come here. There you go. Coming down again, yes, for another flyby. Still can't hit him. There we go. I think they're under us, the zombies. This is just beautiful. Getting really amazing. And having obsidian as a foundation is just good. It's a really sturdy block. I don't think that anybody will bother to mine down every single piece of it. At least I hope so. Alright, we're missing a block right here. There we go. Was wondering it was a little bit too dark. On to the next stack. And also misclicked again. Beautiful. And I got 2 more dirt. And the rest is potsil, well. Potsil is not dirt. Alright, let's get the sea lanterns back, and I think I will put the sand in the big smelter. Oh, you need anything from that? Alright. Let's place it here. And get the glass smelting. Oh, that's a chicken. I think I can turn off the head boxes for now. Ah, you're making more sponges. Beautiful. And this should be for the glass, right? Perfect. Oh, you have so much sand. I see. Alright. I'll take a little bit of the glass from here. And there's also a second one. Oh my god. Alright. Wow. I will place it. Let's go. Yeah, having a big smelter is important. And there are still these birds circling around. Alright, let's get up there. Oh, there is a hole that has to be patched. And everything is flowing out of here. Alright. So, let's place it down, block by block. I know there is one of these guys here. Let's kick him out. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. Beautiful. Let's catch a little bit of air. And get back to that. On to the next stack. Alright, and we're at the top. There we go. Alright. Let's catch a little bit of air again. And let's get on placing down these. Oh, was a little bit too fast. Gotta be closer. There we go. Alright, we're under the clouds, finally. Well. There we go. And out of glass again. Beautiful. Oh, one glass block was misplaced. I'll gladly take that. And I will place it somewhere here. The next line. There we go. Oh, I also haven't checked out this house in the last stream. Also wasn't sure. I guess it was either it was pre lava cast, so it was buried beneath, or it was built shortly after. But I love this building design. Just black blocks and a little bit of purple in it. And while we are here, I've never shown the slums inside at any stream, so let's check the houses out. As you can see, they're made out of obsidian. Really easy. There is a lot of glass inside. And if we go towards the center, there are also different houses, which are not fully repaired yet, because most of the windows are broken, as you can see. But I think they also have a nice feeling with some of the water inside. It almost feels like it was made on purpose like that. So a little bit of a liminal space vibe here when you're just out and about. And there are some misplaced blocks, so let's mine them down while we're here. There we also have a good view the progress of the glass. I think I will switch to the fortune one, because then I can turn this guy into more blocks. Alright. Oh, I'm drowning, so I better get inside, catch some air. Come on, get out. There we go. Yeah, the entrances definitely need these blocks. Alright, here is another area which was misplaced and clogged up. So let's get into the house. And let's start digging. Yeah, streets are getting clean today. And this is what degriefing is all about. Being dedicated enough to even mine through obsidian. Even if it takes a while. Alright, I'm gonna need a little bit of air pocket. There we go. And I think here is the corner. But just to be sure, I will also mine the block above it. No, that was just a window. Or it is a little bit of a distraction. Yeah, streets are clogged up here. A lot of blocks need to be mined down, but we can also repair a little bit of it. With the blocks we mined. Alright, enough air. Let's get back to cleaning the streets. Oh, there is also one of these crystal thingies in here. Yeah. Well, less useless. Let's mine the block beneath it. Yeah, it can stay here as a decoration. And so, now you know, you can mine the blocks underneath crystals, and the crystals will stay. Alright, the windows are normally too high, so this block also was misplaced. Alright, so here should have been the entrance, I guess. And the entrance is normally too high. Alright. Guess this entrance is fixed. At least it looks like it. Alright. Oh, there are a lot of misplaced blocks. Okay, so here is the entrance. There is another window. Let's get on digging. Alright. Gotta catch my breath again. I think this could also be an entrance. Yeah. Beautiful. If you're just tuning in, this is what degriefing is all about. Repairing a place. Trying to destroy what others destroyed. So, the exact opposite of griefing. And it is also the little things. Just think of any highway. There are some people who are just spamming blocks to make it more difficult for you and others to traverse that area. If you're not one of those who are clogging up the highways, you could be one of the people who is cleaning these highways. It doesn't need much. Just every once in a while when you're traveling either in the nether or in the overworld or in the end on any highway, just mine down a few blocks. And it makes it easier for everyone. Especially if you're trying to e-bounce. Having an obstructed highway is really a pain in the bum. And it's also the same for me and other vanilla players who don't use cheats or hacks. It's just a bummer. Hello, Dansies. Hello. And block by block, the streets get cleaned. Alright, gotta catch my breath again. And there we go. And a little bit of air again. Oh, there is also a block inside here. That shouldn't be here. Here as well. And once we have enough glass, we can also make the panes again. Beautiful. A little bit of air. And back to the obsidian. Making the streets clean again. If you're struggling with air, just get into one of these houses. All of them have air pockets. Alright. Catching my breath again. And back to the obsidian. Yeah, I also need a Let's go. I think mining down obsidian, mining down cobblestone is just so relaxing. Alright. This area is clean. Let's take a look over here. This also looks fine. So, let's patch the holes. Oh, got a dolphin's grace. Oh no. Don't wanna be so fast, please, Mr. Dolphin. Stop. Now, I know what zooming is like. There are a few misplaced blocks in here. Alright. I think that's it for now, so let's patch up the holes. There we go. Beautiful. Whoa. I'm stuck floating again. Alright. Do I have some crying obsidian? No. But I can use the obsidian I've got. Alright. Are there any more obstructed ways? Oh. What I forgot to show you is there were some doors a long time ago. Some doors are still here, but not every door. Alright. This path looks clean. This path looks clean. But we gotta take a look at all of these. Oh. There are some misplaced blocks. What is granite doing in here? Alright. On to the next house. This... Oh, there is a little bit of... these blocks. Also here. There we go. Yeah, let's just fill them up with obsidian. 2 and 3. Beautiful. Let's take a look in this house. It's a bigger one, but it looks fine. On to the next house. Also looks fine. Apart from that glass is missing. Oh. I guess that was the one end crystal in the one house. Alright, there are a few holes. Yeah, somebody tried to destroy these areas with gravel, but it didn't work, as far as I can see. Ah, got some flint. Beautiful. On to the next street and the next house. This looks fine. This is a corner house. Looks alright. Oh, there is a little bit blocked. Ah, I see. Some of the entrances were closed to stop the water from flowing in. But we can just make a few doors once we are done cleaning this mess. Alright, I guess there are some misplaced blocks in here. Definitely. Yeah. I think I will start from the outside. Yeah. There are a lot of misplaced blocks. Yep. A lot of block spamming here. Crazy. There we go. And again, I need some air. There we go. Oh, there are a lot of blocks in here. Let's get these first, and then I'll do the streets. Ah, I see OTH behind there. Beautiful. Alright, this block was misplaced as well. Yeah, there are a few more. One more. Right, let's fix up this house. And the holes in the floor. Oh, there are also some misplaced blocks in this house. But not a lot, I guess. What's up? There are some blocks up here. Okay. Ah, I guess someone wanted to build another portal in here. Right. There we go. So, let's take a look from the outside again. Oh, there's a neighbor. There was a neighbor. Alright, one block here, and I guess this corner is fine. Around here. Yeah, we could make the corner nice and beautiful again. Here it's the same because the entrance is here. This entrance is fine. Now we gotta take a look at the area around here. There are some blocks missing. Doorway is only too high. And let's continue mining down the obstructed streets. I think I could start at the top. Yeah, around here. There are so many blocks. They were just spam placed. If I place a block above me... No, there is no air bubble. Unfortunately. But I could fly into one of these windows, I guess. There we go. Also on the inside there are misplaced blocks. Let's see. Let's place a torch. And take a look at this. Oh my god. Okay, this house needs a lot of work. I think I will start at the outside again. Inside there is so many blocks. Misplaced. Almost not just from the top outside of here. Oh, we got 9 people watching right now. That's beautiful. Hello to you all. Alright, let's get back in, get some air. Can I get out? Yes, I can. There we go. There we go. One last block to worry about. Beautiful. So, let's patch up the holes on the outside. Alright, so here was a window, I guess. People having fun with doors. Alright, inside of here is a lot of stuff. Let's get to the top of this. And let's start mining obsidian. Beautiful. I can nearly reach every block inside of here. Right, is there any floating blocks left? I can't see shit in this darkness. I guess let's mine down the pillar a little bit. There we go. It's getting better each block. Beautiful. Let's get the chest also down. Yeah, I think there is a block behind the OTH. There is another one. Alright, I guess this house is also done. Chub Justin says hi. Hello, Chub Justin. Alright. Alright, let's patch up the holes. There is a cobblestone. And the windows normally should be too wide, I guess. There is more cobblestone on the outside. So, I will dig in. Here should have been a door. Alright, let's take a look from the other side. Oh, there is a lot of blocks again. Alright, let's get some air. And let's clean the house from the inside. Let's place down one of these to see what the damage is. Yeah, a little bit. And also some holes on the outside. There we go. And there is a lot of sand. Let's tear it down. Because someone tried really to get down this lava cast. Right. Always gotta have the right tools for the right situation. That's why I always bring a good shovel. And some air. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's start from here. And I think we're nearly done with the sand. There are a few blocks, and also there are a few blocks. There we go. There is one of these guys. Oh. I destroyed some of the bamboo. But I got some. Oh my god. There is still. Let's go. There's also some sand. There is more sand. There is also more sand. This is crazy. There we go. On to the next street. Yeah, I think this looks a lot better. Oh, Saupo was here. Yeah, that's true. Saupo gave me 2 shulkers full of map art once. This was awesome. Alright. This house is done. On to the next house again. This looks fine. Oh. There are a lot of holes. But not so many blocks on the inside. Just a few. over here as well. Alright, there is a block missing. And I think we did a whole circle around. I think we did, yeah. At least it looks like it. Beautiful. I think the streets are done. The houses are looking better than ever. Oh, and here we also have some interior. Beautiful. Let's see. No, I don't. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, why not? Let's make it like this. Perfect. All right. Yeah, the inside is looking quite nicely. Oh, the melon farm starts. All right. I mean, why not place the dirt I got in my inventory? And let's use the obby for good use. And patch up all the holes we can. Beautiful. All right. No, cobblestone can also be used, but since we've mined so much of the obsidian, why not use it to reinforce the outer ring? I think that's a good idea. At least where the holes are. Oh. There is a guy with a beautiful fork. Oh, more obsidian. Thank you. Alright. We gotta destroy a few of these to make this possible. Yeah, let's just patch a few holes. There is another one. Alright. This is looking nice, fun and dandy already. This is just beautiful. Walking around and seeing the progress. Oh. More obsidian. Thank you. So I will get rid of this. Alright. There are holes. We will... No, is this what I think it is? It is what I think it is. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is what I thought it was. It's a block of netherite. Beautiful. Maybe a rest of the beacon we had. Beautiful. Yeah, the holes are getting patched up. Beautiful. I'll place them to this point here. Yeah, this has to be fixed later on. Definitely. Well, got a few more blocks. Why not start patching? It's definitely sturdier than cobblestone. Alright. But first let's take a walk around again to see if there are some immediate holes. Well, we can make that stronger. There's a hole. There are some misplaced blocks. Yes. A lot of misplaced blocks. I think this block has to go as well. Yeah, that's the corner of the diagonal hallway. Oh, there's a dolphin. Beautiful, beautiful creatures. The waterlogged stairs are really genius. I love it. Whoever came up with the idea should win a prize. Yeah, I think this is a staircase that goes up to the hallway. This definitely can stay. Alright, block by block, this area gets degriefed. Beautiful. There are also some misplaced blocks in the air. I think we'll just grab them. Placing a little tower of cobblestone. Now I should reach even those stragglers up there. Beautiful. Ah, you're using chests. That's a good idea. Alright, let's get up there and get those blocks. Alright, here is also a little bit of block spamming around here. stand on this block and get rid of most of them. I think I will throw out my flint because I saw some dirt here. Yeah, there's some dirt. Every block of dirt is precious. Every block of dirt is good. And let's get the obsidian blocks in here. Alright. There is also a little bit of block spam over here. There we go. Let's just stand here and try not to flow out. Beautiful. There is another block of dirt. There are a few more netherrack blocks. And just some obsidian blocks floating around. Beautiful. And I saw a lot of floating shit around on the top of these buildings. Yeah. Let's start with that one that's near to an air pocket. There was one, yeah, there was a lot of blocks on top of these ones. There are also some blocks missing, as far as I can see. Then we've got a little bit of air. Oh my god. In this big building, there is just block spam everywhere. Some platforms. Well, at least I know now that the mill building has to be repaired as well. But first I want to get to this thingy. Whatever this is. What are these blocks? The obsidian, okay. Let's place down some of these. There we go. Place down a third one. Because I'm gonna make an air bubble. There we go. And now one block. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Then it's easier to dig down all of this obsidian. Ah, beautiful. We're working together. That's awesome. Alright, let's get rid of the bottom blocks. Let's see, how many blocks are there left? Oh, well, there is a lot of blocks left. Alright, gotta get me some air. There we go. And let's continue. Alright. Nearly done with this little pocket. Alright, on to the next one. Ah, there are some old portal frames. Let's use the same technique as well. Oops. Shit, I dropped one sand on the roof. Gonna catch that later. But first, place down a torch and let's get rid of this portal over there. Beautiful. All right. There we go. Nearly done. One block above. One block below. And let's get down to grab this lonely sand block first. Alright, I think I will get rid of the wheat seeds and the phantom membrane and these blocks as well. Let them just flow. No, these will stay in my inventory. Who made a sign here? Light was here. Of course light was here. Well, there was no light here. Alright, there's something still floating. Well, up there is a lot of floating. But I guess apart from that, I think we're nearly done it. I just saw a hole in one of the ceilings. Where was it? Was it on the other side? Yeah, there were holes. Let's get down there. There we go. But first, let's take a little bit of air. And then let's patch it up. Alright. Ah. Windows were changed up. Come on. There we go. There is a little bit of block spam still left. There we go. Let's place one obsidian here. 2 sand here. There we go. Oh, don't have air. Let's get in there. Catch some breath. Eat up an apple. And let's get back to this. And in the bigger houses in the middle, there is a lot of destruction, which I saw. And I think the slums haven't been this clean for a long time. Well, I could get that door. I mean, why not? Let's use it. Alright, so there were some blocks placed over here. There we go. And I see some blocks missing over there. Oh my god, and the big ones. There are a lot of blocks missing. Alright. Let's get some air. And then let's fix it. There was one missing. Oh, there is a lot missing in this area. This looks a lot better. From this side we can see there are a lot of blocks missing. And also, inside is a lot of block spam, right? Yeah. I knew it. Okay. I think we gotta start from the top. For that, I will just dig in a hole from the top, and then we can clean it from top to bottom. Because if I get a water flow in the middle down, then it should work perfectly. Oh, there is also a block missing. 1 or 2 blocks are missing. Let's get in here. Is there a platform? There is. Alright. There is E1 OTH. Placing windows. Beautiful. And there is an Notanquare. Alright, let's get up there. Let's see if there are some holes up onto the top. Doesn't look like it. I think it's fine. Up onto this floor, or we could just make a complete floor. I mean, why not? Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright. Let's place one torch over there. Okay, we gotta patch up these holes. Beautiful. And around here. Ah, you want to make them too wide? Okay. Let's do this. Beautiful. Nice work. Alright. take a look down here. What does the block spam look inside? Getting down layer by layer, placing torches. There are some blocks that shouldn't be here. Right, and there are some blocks that shouldn't be here. Alright. This is looking a lot better. So, let's get to the top again. Beautiful. And let's patch up these holes. Alright. No entrance, no exit. Beautiful. Let's get to the top before it gets closed up. There we go. House number 1 is done. Let's take a look in the second one. Alright, I see. We got someone who's living here. Alright. Gotta get to the middle a little bit. And I will mine out these blocks later on. But first we gotta start over here. Well, Mr. Zombie, you gotta go. Sorry. And he's gone. Alright. Let's take a look. Oh, there are a lot of blocks misplaced. Alright. So, let's get rid of this platform. Oh, it's a two blocked platform in some areas. Beautiful. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, there is some block spam. So I think I will just dig from here. And get down there. So I will make a path like this. Spread the water. There we go. Then I can get down. Is there also? No. It just looked like something which isn't here. Alright, let's get down there. Let's take a look. Let's place one of these. Alright, over there is a block missing. There are a lot of blocks missing. I think I will do this from the outside. If I fall down here, I can mine down these blocks. Oh, somebody really spawned inside of the door frame. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of the blocks. Now I can see a little bit better. How deep does it go down? Oh my god. That goes down really deep. But at least the number of blocks got reduced by a lot. This looks fine. Let's get over here and mine down these blocks. Goes down even further. Alright, on to the next layer. And I can drop down here and mine 2 more layers. Perfect. Alright, now I can jump down here. How many blocks are there? Let's see. Are there more blocks? Oh, that's a whole pillar. I think it will partly be in the water. Mine it down. That way I can see how far it goes. Are there any other blocks? Let's get some light in here. Yeah, there is 1 block. And apart from that one, well, we will see once we get down there. I'll get in between both blocks, so I can mine both down. And I'm also in a perfect position where I'm in the water, but also not in the water. Beautiful. Let's place down a torch to see if there are some misplaced blocks around here, which I might have missed. Doesn't look like it, alright. Guess this is the last block of this pillar. Right. Let's take a look in here. Oh, there are more blocks that are misplaced. Alright, let's get down 1 more block. And I can reach that one. That one. That one. Oh, that's a pillar again. Oh, if I stand here, crouched, I can mine it. Was that it? Oh, there are the zombies, which I saw earlier, that I kicked down. There we go. We got rid of the zombies. Alright. Second big house done. Oh, there are blocks missing. You always find these holes everywhere. Also right next to the door. Here is a block missing here. And there is a block also misplaced inside. Is there? Let's put down a torch. Oh, there are a lot of misplaced blocks. I think this corner, yeah, this corner also has a misplaced block. There we go. But the rest, I guess, looks fine. Alright, we were on the big buildings. Were we in this one? Yes. That's the one that is already done. Were we in this one, is the question. I don't think so. This looks a little bit strange. Let's get rid of the stragglers. There's one block misplaced here. One here. There's one of these. Oh, there is a lot that has to go. Yeah, even a complete second door frame. There we go. One block after another. Oh, there are also two blocks up there, which I'm gonna grab. And I'm using the same technique as before. Standing on one block while mining the other. Oh, there is another two blocks, which I haven't seen before. Alright, let's get up and see what's at the top. Apart from the Scully boy. Yeah. Thank you for hitting me, my friend. Ah, they're hitting each other. Alright, let's get up there. Take a look inside of here. This looks fine. Let's get higher up. Let's get in there. There we go. Place the torch. Looks fine. Alright, onto this building. We've been in here. That's my torches I've placed. Alright. There is a sign. I guess it's a light sign. Yes. I haven't seen a light sign here. So. Let's take a look. If we place the torch here. I mean on the inside. This looks alright. So, let's get to the next house. Oh, there was a Scully boy, or is. Okay, there's a crafting table that is misplaced. Or do you use it? OTH. I guess you're using it. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna get, again, rid of the gravel. Rid of the netherrack. I think I will take it. And I will land in water. Beautiful. Alright. That's why you always have totems. Alright, this house is fine. What does this house look like? And see inside. Also looks okay. So I guess we did the whole big buildings. Did we? It looks like. This is beautiful. Alright. I guess we cleared up the streets and the houses. Bravo. Beautiful. Alright. Let's get to the top. Or at least see if we can get to the top without drowning. Because I've seen some floaters over there. Yeah. There are some floaters. Alright. Let's catch my breath again. And mine down these blocks over here. Ah, there is another neighbor coming. Floating towards us. Can I mine these 4 blocks before you attack me? I think you can. There we go. Beautiful. Let's place down the door again. Whoop. There we go. And let's get rid of these blocks. From up here you can't even see the slums. It's crazy. Where is my pocket of air? There is my pocket of air. And you also have a little bit of night vision, because when you step out onto the water, you can't see shit. But inside of the door frame, everything is beautiful. Beautifully seen. Alright. Some floaters, and I guess then we are golden. Let's grab the door. Last block under me. And let's get up there. What is this? Also more obsidian. Okay. Guess we gotta get rid of that also. Whatever this was. But the water cube is so big, no one is gonna destroy this. No one is. Alright. Here, have some air. Alright. Alright, I see. Oh. Ah, nothing happened. I see one block over there. There we go. Come on. And let's get over there. Oh, golden apple. Alright. Beautiful. We are already nearly to the top. This goes so fast. And let's take a look over here. Oh my god. Yeah, so many floating shit. This is just crazy. Someone was really trying to get rid of the water cube. That's just insane. Alright. Ah, here is something I can reach. Beautiful. Alright. What else can I reach? I can't reach these blocks. Three months ago. Alright. So the wall's on top of the water cube? Ah. I see. I knew there were bases made on top here. This just looks crazy. Well, unfortunately, I can't get up there. Or can I? Wait. I got cobble. If I can reach that point, I can. And I place it like this, and like that, and like this. Then I go here. Aha! There I go. Beautiful. Alright. That's the only spot I can reach. Well. Group? What do you mean by group? You could say we are Oxilian. That's easy. All right. But you could also say We are the Empire of Dirt. Because we use dirt as our foundation to make everything great. Alright, let's get down there. Whoa. There is something. I've seen some floater. Yeah. There is something. Yeah. There is an E-chest. Let's get rid of that. Come on. Oh, that's part of the TNT duper, the World Eater, you could say. And some redstoners were along here and were helping destroying part of the lava cast. And if you look here, you can see everything of the lava cast is gone now. Yeah, we've got a few floaters like over here and over there. But apart from that, I gotta say, this place is completely transformed. Completely. We made so much progress. It's just incredible. The only thing that's missing is dirt and the glass walls. What's in here? Oh, there's a hole. And there's a little bit of gas we could add to this. And also these. But I will gladly take the cherry wood. It's just beautiful. Let's take a look. What is this over there? I haven't seen this. I guess this was buried in the lava cast. Guess I'm gonna take a few obby blocks with me to fill in some holes. Yeah, definitely. There we go. Ah, this might have been a fishing pond. Let's patch it up. Ah, this was part of the lava cast. Because the lava cast was reaching from our little base over there up to here, so a few hundred blocks. Over there and beyond render distance. Much beyond render distance. And it was up to build height. In most places. Oh, here are minecarts. I guess this was a trap, a TNT trap. At some point, maybe? Who knows? And here you can see what happens when a few players just agree not to kill each other for a few weeks, but instead work together on a greater cause. And that is degriefing. Destroying a lava cast and afterwards making everything beautiful again. Sure, it will be grieved later on. I'm sure. This area will be grieved, but for a short period of time, we managed to have peace on this server. And this is beautiful. We have so much peace that even someone can stream on this server, where the coordinates are visible and no one is killing the streamer. Everyone is just having a good time and working together. The same also happened when Keep Your Hair On made a few streams. And it was incredible. So many people working together on the same project. And everyone was just having a blast. There was so many PvPers and griefers also in these events. But all of them said, well, let's just work together for a moment. And this is incredible. That even on a special server like this, because Constantium is a special server, especially for me, it has a special place in my heart. It is possible that on Constantium, so many different players from so many different backgrounds and play styles, either it is you're a builder, you're a griefer, you're a PvP or whatever, players just can come together and work together on one project. And today, during this stream, nobody was killed. We all just had fun building and repairing. And I think this is incredible. That this beautiful community can, for a few moments, lay down their weapons, lay down their TNT, their crystals, and just have fun together. Alright, I wanted to see what this is, or should I better say was. I think it had been some sort of house or something, but there is not much left. No. But I will patch up the holes. That's the least I can do. Yeah, glazed terracotta as well. Beautiful. Whoops. There we go. We have more? Oh. Ah, I see. These are Hades chests. And this is just a normal named ender chest. That's why they are not stacking. Beautiful. I will patch as many holes as I can, but I think I can't patch all the holes because I don't have enough blocks with me. But I will get more, definitely. But I guess we could also leave part of these ruins behind, because they tell a story. I don't know what story it is, but maybe someone remembers what this building was. Maybe they will see the stream and they will remember what this building once was. All right. I also love these constructions, these cubes and cubes and cubes. I've seen them all around the server in different places. But I gotta say, whoever built this, thank you. It's also a great addition to this beautiful landscape. And so much dirt was placed. Wow. Ah, That's still my shulker. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna put the door also in. Ah, this was built by someone who helped us. Beautiful. Thank you, OTH, for telling us. I really love these cubes. I mean, symmetric, geometric structures always amaze me. And if we have the blue background, we can see it better. Yeah, this is just beautiful. Big Watermelon built it. Oh, I see, I see. So, thank you, Big Watermelon Man. Beautiful. Right. Oh, this house also needs a little bit of fixing. There we go. I think it could also use some torches. At least some. There we go. Fixed it. Oh, there are more holes. Alright. There we go. Water is spreading nicely. There is one more hole. Oh, crying obsidian. You're building something. Alright. I will come back later and see what this building turned out to be. I love it that these foxes are spawning, because when it is raining, usually there should be snow, so this should normally be an area where foxes are spawning. Oh, is this also another entrance? Oh, this is a sign wall. I see. The slums. The slums, it's a well-known site. It's a well-known area at, yeah, 5, and one of the oldest and most well-known sites in Constantium. Yes, the slums consist of several cobblestone old towers juxtaposed together to form a city-like. Yeah, that's true. Because back in the day, these houses, which are now made of obsidian, were built out of cobblestone. There was no water cube, nothing. This was just a little town made for new players to enjoy and, well, to gear up. And I also heard that some players, not me, but some players, never left the slums and are still working on the slums today. And no, this is just a little story, but I know of at least one player who is more or less still living in the slums, or at least near the slums, and this player is Scalp. Maybe you've heard about him, maybe not, but this player is still working here. This is so beautiful. Alright, let's get down to placing some trees. But not only some trees, because I have... Where is it? There is my wood chest. It is not completely full, but I have at least saplings from all different trees. I love birch, I love cherry, I love oak. And I guess this should be enough to having these different kind of wood tops around here. Alright. So, let's plant down some oaks. here and there. And let's alternate the trees. And once they grow up, they should be a beautiful forest around here. I also love to mix it up with jungle trees, but I don't have that many saplings of it. Gotta gather more again. And I will cut down one or the other tree to make it a little more forest-like. Yeah, they can see the shadow of the Star Destroyer. All right. Here you can see the structure, the geometric structure perfectly as it changes once you get closer. All the angles are shifting, and I think this is beautiful. It looks a little bit like a Rubik's Cube, but much more complex. Right, the first tree already grew. Beautiful. Oh, also an azalea tree. That's nice. Guess we should get down to farming, right? Because the farms were not completed yet. So, let's go in for a harvest. A little bit of a harvest. So that we get some seeds. I think 2 rows could be enough. Oh. This area has to be... yeah. Right, let's start replanting. Alright, this has to be out. This has to be out. Let's get on seeding. That's why I always have a hoe in my inventory. Because you never know when you gotta lay down a farm. Yeah, this was a good start, but we definitely need more seeds. Alright, I'm gonna take another row over here. And there we go. Still needing a lot of time. But the trees are growing. And the next row. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna make some bread out of these. So, I need one of these. Oh, I already had one in my inventory. But still, let's place a crafting table right over here, even though there is another one. And let's make some bread. The bread is for sharing. Also, put these over here. Also the obby and the cobble. Oh, I got 3 dirt. Alright, let's get on to farming. Alright, here goes one of these. And let's start replanting. I think these could be enough at least for a little stretch of the land. Let's see. Does it reach to the other side at least? Yeah, it's connected. There we go. This farm is so big. So if anyone comes here and is hungry, I'm sure they will get their share. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Beautiful. I know destroying farms is also easy, but I love to make the farms and replanting them. Because I was many times in a situation where I just ran out of food because I wasn't paying attention. Then I had to use my food from the e-chests, and little by little my e-chest was out of food. Come here. Hit you, hit you, hit you. Beautiful. Shit, I only hit one. That is the bird. That is the third one. Ah, I need a bow. Come down. Where are you? There you are, you birdie. Come here. One more hit you need. Alright, alright. I see. You come from there. There you are. Huh. Weren't able to land on me. Come on. Birdie, you can do it. Yeah, there you are. Beautiful. So, now I've got time to place down more seeds. Let's spread them a little bit and put some torches on. Beautiful. Alright. Let's place all the seeds we've got. There we go. Alright. Let's eat one of the bread. Beautiful. And another one. There we go. How many bread can we make? And not to share. Beautiful. Ah, this is looking so amazing now. This is just beautiful. Alright. I guess. Oh. Is this the building? Oh my god. It's coming together. Wow. See me the dragon, I want to see what this building will look like next time. Because, I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. This is the end of the stream. I'm really tired. And I gotta make a break. So I gotta say to you, thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next video or in the next stream. So, bye!